Hi guys, in this episode of Radio Decay, I am really excited to be once again reacting to one of my favorite yet still very underrated by me boy groups, that being the boy group BAE 173 with their most recent comeback, DaSH. It's been a while since I've reacted to BAE 173. In fact, I still have not reacted to their Intersection Blaze album, I believe it's called, the one which had Jaws as the title track. So that's definitely something that is on my radar and that I plan on doing. But I also will have to be doing the album for this song as well. And I'm reacting to this song way after it's been released, because I kind of forgot that it was released, because I was, as usual, overwhelmed by the K-pop releases. But I am pretty excited to get into this one because BAE 173 were kind of a surprise hit for me in terms of how much I enjoyed them. They were like surprisingly catchy. Their B-sides are honestly like really good, so I'm really hyped to check out both this album's B-sides and the other ones, so stick around for that, and maybe subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see it happen sooner. But yeah, I just have taken an unnecessarily long amount of time to react to this, and I'm just hoping that I'm gonna enjoy it, which I think we have a big likelihood that I will, because even though the last release, Jaws, I feel like was kind of lacking in some respects, I still think it was like a very catchy and very well made song. I just feel like it didn't quite have the impact that their previous two songs did. So yeah, I don't know. I'm curious where this song is going to go though, so I guess without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Although, I almost forgot, I do want to remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon or Ko-fi account, and by doing so... And yeah, I almost forgot, before we get into the reaction, I do want to remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon or Ko-fi account, because for those of you who didn't know, I am trans. In addition to that, you'll also be helping the channel, and you can potentially get access to a specific tier that I offer, which allows you to demand me to do K-pop reactions to a certain thing, be it a music video, an album, or a specific group as a whole. Pretty much you can read up on that over there, look it up. If you don't care about any of that though, it's still very much appreciated if you simply like the video. Now though, let's get into what you're actually here for, that being my reaction to the song DaSH. So without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Damn, those are some high budget visuals, dude. When did you guys get this kind of budget? Especially after the last comeback. Okay, it's definitely gonna be very rap heavy. It's definitely gonna be a little hard to get into on first listen, as these kind of like rap heavy songs tend to be. Ooh, love that. Okay, so far it's definitely not bad, but I definitely have some criticisms for it. Yeah, the best part of the song for me is definitely the vocal part. Not because the rap parts are bad, but because I really like whenever rap heavy songs sound very melodic at the same time as well, you know? And I feel like this release and the last one kind of leans a little bit too much on the rap side of things. It's a pretty colorful music video though, I do like that. I think this one is definitely gonna be a grower though. I feel like it's catchier than Jaws, at least. Okay. It definitely seems though that me and BAE 173 are going on completely different tracks in terms of what I want to hear from them and what they want to make. And obviously it's far more important what they want to make, so I'm gonna try to kind of judge it from that perspective, but I'm still gonna give you my personal one. So for me, the thing that kind of attracted me to BAE 173's music was the fact that they kind of felt to me like a midpoint between Astro and MCND, which are two very different groups, but I feel like they just have a very similar vibe to MCND and style of music in general being very similar, but the quality of their songs and the quality of their B-sides is of Astro level of quality. And that's kind of what made me like them. The hard-hittingness of their music that is rap heavy, but also has that spring, a little bit of melody thrown into it that really ties it all together. I personally really love those kind of songs. That's why I love, I think it was called Crush on You and then Loved You or something along those lines. I haven't listened to those songs in a while, but I definitely remember listening to them a lot and I enjoy them a lot. And that's kind of what I'm looking for from them. I'm looking for something a little bit more melodic or something that mashes the rap heaviness and the melodic thing a little bit better. And you can't say that I'm looking for a specific sound because their debut song and their first comeback sound very different. And yet I love both songs. But with this release and with Jaws, they're just going for I don't want to say very much the same thing as MCND because I still think it's different. But they're very much going for that rap heavy, hard-hitting stuff, which honestly on paper I should love. But in the case of this song, it just feels like it's missing something that ties it all together. And indeed, one of those kind of songs which kind of grows on you a little bit more, because it's not necessary for a song like this to be tied together by a really strong melody, but it's still, the fact that it still needs more than one listen to really grow on me and for me to really get to the ultimate version of this song and see its ultimate potential, kind of still means that it's worse than it should be, you know? But we still have the second listen to get through before I decide how I feel about it officially, I guess. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the song one more time in 3, 2, 1. It really takes its time starting though, not gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely think it's kind of a catchy song. I think it's really gonna grow on me. Especially because I am already like a fan of this group. So I will end up listening to this song quite a few times, whether I end up loving it or not. And their dancing is pretty sick, that's for sure. I really like this pre-chorus. It's just the best part of the song for me. Yeah, that chorus is definitely gonna grow on me. I still think it's one of the weaker songs though. I definitely think it's nowhere near as good as Loved You and the other song of theirs that I forgot the name of. But at least it's like a higher budgeted music video, so it definitely adds a certain level of quality to the song as well. Okay, so that was BAE 173's DaSH. My opinion hasn't really much changed after the second listen. I still think like it's gonna grow on me more, like it's definitely a catchy song. I definitely like it, but I just feel like the pre-chorus is just the best part of the song for me. The melodic part of it, it's just genuinely good. Like the quality is still up there. That's what the fact that the pre-chorus is so good tells me. but it's just that it has a little bit too much rapping, and there's not really necessarily much of a change in the rhythm or the flow of that rap, so it's kind of monotonous if a little bit. And I just feel like it's missing that like melody that kind of wraps around the whole thing, not just for the pre-chorus, you know. Plus, I feel like the chorus is a little bit too simplistic for me to really like get into it. Like even for a song like this, I feel like they could have done something a little bit more complicated than just I don't give a what, da na 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 na, or something along those lines. Because I feel like there's something more, especially compared to the pre-chorus, which is very complex and emotional and strong with great vocals. Then you have the kind of generic like chanty chorus, and not even like a particularly like exciting one. It's like the beat and the sound of the song is the same as during the verses, so it's not particularly interesting or stand out either. So yeah, I don't know. It's not that I'm disappointed with this release or anything. I think it's fine, but it definitely pales in comparison compared to Loved You. I think that's probably my favorite title track from them. I really think it was a really fun song, but yeah, I don't know. You can expect reactions to the two albums of theirs that I haven't checked out though. This one and the one before that that came out with Joe's. I'm gonna try my best to do them as soon as I can, but I don't know exactly when I'll get to that. But in the meantime, I am curious, what do you guys think about this song? So comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Omar Ridgeman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and Drew. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, you have continued to support me in such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!